Hi, I'm Dr. Gaffer, and you're in the back row. Welcome to another exciting and riveting episode of In the Back Row Live. This is Phuk YouMing. Her father's Chinese. I swear to God.
You get slower and slower at that every week.
Do I?
My father is Chinese. I swear.
Is that the point it's going to be at, like a year from now? I mean, what's my pacing? Like, when am I going to reach that speed, do you think?
Let's give it a year and a half.
A year and... Oh, wow, okay. So, hopefully you guys are going to become longtime fans so you can see the progression of my slowing down.
Would that be a progression or a regression?
Is that just in all things, or is it just in broadcasting? Do you see me just walking slower, just doing everything slower? Like, that would suck, especially if you really enjoyed cereal, because it would become soggy before you could ever finish it.
Well, maybe you should start thinking about speeding things up.
I should just practice eating faster now.
Oh!
I think that was actually my problem from before. I wasn't feeling very well, so I feel much better now, though. Now that you guys are here.
Ugh. Oh, hey, Kyle.
Kyle.
Oh no!
Wait, that came out wrong.
Yes, it did. That came out very wrong. Hi, Kyle.
Hey, it's my first time actually seeing the bacon. I've heard there's been a lot of bacon-y controversy. I've never actually seen the bacon icon.
Bacon icon?
Yeah, the little bacon gift.
What the hell? I can give it.
Yeah, it's new. Like all the people on You Now who are vegetarians are all kinds of pissed off. Like, oh, they're not considering our feelings.
Who gives a shit about your feelings? It's bacon!
I don't know. I guess
everybody likes bacon.
I guess if you were a straight edge kid, you'd be kind of concerned about the beer one too, especially since most of the people on this website seem to be under 21. So that could also be a concern.
I do find that kind of funny that most of the You Now community is under 21 and yet there's beer.
Well,
but then again, if you're living somewhere else where it's actually legal when you're under 21?
Okay, I'm just like clicking like the Twitter button like over and over and over again. I'm just wondering, I'm like, okay, did it actually send that like 7 fucking times?
It may have. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Thanks for the bacon, Kyle. I can feel my hips expanding already.
Right. I was wondering, there's pressure building in the room. Watch us get larger before your very eyes. Well, in my case, larger and slower.
The slower before the larger.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
That's all right. How are you?
Welcome to the back row.
Thanks.
How are you guys doing?
I'm definitely in the back row over here. Sheesh.
I had something I want to mention, specifically because I've been thinking about our friend Kyle.
Oh, Kyle, we love you.
In the chat room, and I was thinking about ways that we could get like some of the viewers like more involved in the show if they wanted to, and although I like the idea of Skype and actually like having kind of guests like on the show on Skype, we could even get like a big monitor behind us, but there's a certain amount of lag, and with like webcasting being already laggy by nature, it would just be like we'd just be sitting here waiting a lot for people to answer. So
Skype
I mean, we already have enough uncomfortable pauses on the show without that. So that wouldn't necessarily work. And then they have like a guest host like feature on You Now that we could utilize, but with that, then it doesn't go into our recording and then may not end up on our website later. So it would be like this dead segment of the show.
That would be kind of weird.
And it wouldn't show up on the YouTube broadcast, and so it would just be weird for everyone. But my thought was this: if anyone who's a fan of the show, or even if you just hate the show but you just want to be seen more, that's totally understandable. If you want to create a news segment, and it has to be entertainment related news, it can't just be it can't be about sports. I mean, I guess it could be about sports. Like if a sports hero like screwed a Hollywood star, and then there was a story about that, then you could. There's ways to kind of sneak sports in there, I guess, but it would have to be primarily an entertainment news story. If you guys want to create such a story and upload it to YouTube, it can be a private link if you want. I don't really care if it's a public link. That's fine too, and we'll play it on the show, and then we can like hype your channel and be like, if you enjoyed that segment, you should subscribe to so and so, whoever's thing it happened to be.
Kyle.
So, or Kyle in this case. So, yeah. Does that sound like a fairly interesting idea?
I like it, but I'm.
Would you be
biased.
interested in doing that, Kyle? I don't know if you're like the. I don't know if you're the YouTubey uploady kind of a person, but if you are,
and you could be,
you could be. You sound very intelligent when you type. I imagine in person.
I know. Look at that. He's got punctuation and everything.
Yeah. There's upper and lowercase letters. He's putting real thought into this.
He says, I have more news. Apple is giving their Aussie customers a what's called an Australian tax for the new iPhone. What? What? You guys are going to be taxed because you're in Australia and you want the iPhone? I don't understand that.
That seems very unfair.
That's awful. I think that's stupid.
It's stupid and awful.
It's awfully stupid. Why? Why? Why?
Because as we know, it takes a lot more money to ship stuff there. That's probably what it is.
Could be.
I didn't actually ship that last poster. I'm just hoping you fucking win again, and that way I can get like 2 for 1. No, true story. It's still here. What?
Wow.
What?
I
You know he's gonna win again.
Yes, I do.
He's probably going to win again.
He's gonna win every single goddamn poster.
And I will have saved $30. That'll be a big help to the show.
Yeah, that's
I'm sure he appreciates, or trying to be, frugal in this tough economy.
He says
you will get it eventually, I swear.
Well, yes, he will. We will have to pay up to 219 Australian dollars for the new iPhone 5S. I don't know how much it actually is going to cost originally. No, ... Anyway.
But it's an expensive piece of glass and plastic, be sure of it.
Mm-hmm. Glass and plastic, that's about it.
Now, you're an Android person, right?
Well, I don't know. Do I have an off switch somewhere? No? Yes. I do like my Android.
No, I have a BlackBerry.
No.
It's worked for the last 8 years, and I don't know why I'm talking like this.
I don't know why you are that.
That's how BlackBerry users talk. Just like that.
Like they're slow and old?
Yeah.
We're getting there already, huh?
Slow and old. Fantastic.
But yes, I do use an Android. I love my Android, and I would never switch to an iPhone because there's not a whole lot you can do to play with an iPhone. You get the iPhone the way that it is, and that's just the way that it is. Whereas an Android, you can do stuff with it.
Yeah. See, I was kind of on the fence about the whole, Android iPhone thing when I was first getting a smartphone, and then I decided to go with the Galaxy phone because I really like the bigger screen, and all the iPhones, the screens just seem really small to me, and because I'm going old, slower, and I'm also going blind, so of course I want a bigger screen.
Well, they're not as bad as they used to be. I mean, the iPhones are pretty.
Yeah, they're getting you can pretty much just get like a small tablet at this point. It's just like, oh, it's
right.
a phone. So I got the phone, and then I was really bummed out because at that time I was on Stickcam, and they didn't have any sort of broadcaster app for Stickcam
at the beginning of it.
And so that was.
But then, didn't they get one later?
Yeah, I think they got one later.
Yeah.
Or maybe the thing was that you couldn't do like self broadcasting, so you couldn't really see like what you were pointing at. So anyone in the or it was just really inconvenient the way it worked. I'll just leave it at that.
I hear you.
When they did finally get one, so that was kind of disappointing. And it's like the whole time thinking like, oh, I would have just gotten like an Apple phone because I know that it works with that. So
I'm sorry.
So yeah.
The Devil Boy says I have the older version of the BlackBerry, the Raspberry. Nice.
Good one.
So yeah. News.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, sorry we were late. We were late on our broadcast. Usually we start at 6 or probably shortly thereafter. But like I said, I wasn't feeling well, but I'm feeling much better now.
He just had to poop. I smelled it.
I didn't poop here. You got news?
That must be the dog.
Other than my bowels.
Well, I do have a couple of things. I was pretty busy this week, so I didn't get a whole lot of catch up on news or anything. Didn't play games or do much of anything other than work and what condiments? Condiments?
You didn't have time to put ketchup on news?
No. Well,
because that's what you said.
That is what I said. I guess I deserved that.
So. I like mustard on my news. I like to spice up the news.
Let's see.
What's
Kyle
that?
says, "What do you use to film in the back row?" Should we give away our secrets? It's an alien technology.
What do we use to film it? A really horrible camera that hopefully we'll replace soon because I've had it forever. Yeah, so basically I'm not going to... It's actually it's just a mini DV Sony Handycam is really all that it is. I would show it to you, but there would be no way of actually... Actually, no, I can show it to you. I totally can do that.
Yes,
Hold
you
on.
can. You've got that.
Wait,
Okay.
let me figure out these buttons.
I'm waiting.
Wait, hold on.
What does Bald Boy's poo look like? Looks like Bald Boy poo. What do you think?
Duh.
It looks like the same. It looks
my
like
God.
you and I. Oh my god.
Now I'm just destroying shit now.
Oh my god. Yep.
Hold on.
hell.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Oh my god.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Ah!
Okay. Anyway, it's right. It's there. You see it? It's right there.
Isn't it cute?
It's next to that.
Yep.
Just next to this.
Yep.
Just next to that.
Yes.
Just next to those things.
Yes.
Just next to this.
Oh my.
So there.
I like the HR puffin stuff. Bet that's rare. Is it?
I don't know. It was a gift.
Too bad it's all like unboxed.
I still have the box.
Yeah, but it's unboxed.
Well, but it's unboxed, and now it smells like you guys.
It smells like me.
And nobody wants that.
Well, that's true. We have smelled each other.
But anyway, there's our horrible studio camera. We do
Stupio.
Studio camera.
Stupio.
We do have a bigger one, but I don't have a way to plug it into a wall. I only have batteries for it, so it won't stay on more than a few minutes. So that's just impossible to use for the show.
Which would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious.
So, shit. So, Microsoft actually purchased a new domain for their Xbox One. It's xbone.com. I'll let you guys figure that one out.
We also have
Oh,
this.
look at that. Yeah, he brought over his big toy.
We also have this one.
Ah! Smack me in the
The
face with that shit.
Canon XL1, which again is not a digital camera. It's just a really ginormous standard definition camera.
It's actually nice. It does pretty good stuff.
There it is now.
Yay!
I'm gonna sit over here.
Yeah, you're right, Devil Boy. The X-Bone. So Xbox actually purchased that domain so that nobody else would do it. And it just actually redirects back to xbox1.com or something like that. But yeah, XBONE, Xbone. And I laughed far too much at that. Because it was just funnier than hell. But there's not much to report other than that, just because it was hilarious. As far as that goes, anyway, that piece of news. So.
I just don't see why that would have to be a thing.
What, X-Bone?
Yeah.
Well, they named it the Xbox One, so
Yeah.
I mean, XBONE. I mean, somebody would have done it. XB1, Xbox One, X-Bone.
Okay.
So now people are saying, hey, you should create a game with a character that's called the X-Bone, and he should be like some badass thing. Just try to embrace the nickname, I suppose. And
Sure. I don't know what that game would be where you'd have a personal character named the X-Bone, but
I would rather not know. Kyle says, will In the Back Row be giving away a camera? No. Maybe when one dies, you can have the scraps. We will ship it to you for free.
We'll give away a picture of a camera.
Yes. But no, not yet. We need
Well,
sponsors.
I mean, imagine at some point, the show, will, I imagine, gain success and popularity, in which case we would have some sort of ad revenue in which to purchase things to give away, or maybe just camera companies would be like, hey, give our shit away. So
Not with these
in the
damn books.
future,
Sheesh.
oh yeah, well, that happens. I think it's funny because there's no one behind us in the queue, so it's not like anything's gonna happen.
I don't know. Well, I know with the reruns, if people downvote the reruns, it actually switches to a different show after a minute. So maybe they just think we're another rerun.
Oh, that could potentially.
So
be
that's my guess.
Hmm.
And thank you, Whitney, for the hug.
Oh, thanks, Whitney. But yeah, we're not going anywhere for 45 more minutes.
Yep, sorry.
Sorry.
You get to put up with us.
You can always switch to another channel.
So here's I've been kind of playing League of Legends on and off a lot lately because I've been enjoying it, and it's kind of funny because
I've seen her do it.
Yeah.
True story.
Yeah, and I play with one of my friends, and we get really loud and obnoxious. But anyway, so
this is also very true.
Yes. So I actually lately League of Legends decided to put up a world championship, and this is season 3 of their world championship. And I'm not involved in that in any way whatsoever because I would have to be really good, and I suck. I'm awful at the game, but I still play it because it's fun. But apparently, the season 3 World Championships have begun, and it's a $3 million prize. Or $2 million, I'm sorry. Boy, I was $1 million off. So that started actually today. Kicked off the season 3 World Championships, where 14 of the best teams from North America, Europe, South Korea, China, Southeast Asia are actually competing for a $2 million prize.
Wow.
Isn't that cool? If I could make gaming a career, I would do it. I would do it.
I think a lot of people would.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, according to Devil Boy, our dreams can come true as long as we collect all the loose aluminum.
Oh!
So... Are there aluminum cans lying around the highway where you live too? It's like, yeah, of course there is. I never thought of that. We should get one of the Geiger counters and just look for loose change along the side of the highway.
There probably might be a couple of pennies out there.
Let's start a cross-country vlogging trip. I found another quarter!
Dude, I love finding quarters on the ground, okay? A penny, a dime, a nickel, but when you find a quarter, that is a good day.
Now there's going to be a YouTube channel where some guy's just walking cross country with a little
count all the
metal detector trying to find. I think it's a Geiger counter before. That's not right. It's like, I'm looking for nuclear bombs.
Geiger.
I'm in the NSA. Please help me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Devil Boy. He played League of Legends a few times too and kept getting people killed. I do that. I do that.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah. Didn't mean to bring everybody towards you to get you killed.
Help! Help!
Yeah, I'm awful. I hope I get better at it though, because I do like it. It is fun. But yeah. So anyway, so that'll be pretty exciting for the people that win that. The games actually start at 3:00 p.m., which was today, and actually can be watched on live on Twitch, YouTube, and the official League of Legends esports site. So yeah, GameSpot Esports will be providing live coverage and updates every day from the Season 3 Championship. So if you're excited about that, which I would be if I was involved, but I'm not really. I mean, watching other people win money, I'd rather win it myself.
You all right?
Yes.
Good.
I just felt like giving you a weird look.
I appreciate that.
Let's see. Devil Boy has a metal detector.
Yes, indeed.
Can I borrow you for a while?
not your metal detector, just you. It's really turned on by dudes with metal detectors.
That was supposed to be a secret.
I don't know why I'm assuming Devil Boy is a dude.
Well, I suppose it says boy in the name.
Yeah, that's true, but every time I assume something, I'm wrong.
I'd rather play The Sims and kill my Sims or let my Sims pee to death. They can pee to death? Really?
Well, they don't stay hydrated.
Oh my god, that's funny. I mean, I've played Sims before too, where you get them all in a pool and then take the ladder away. And they all die because they can't get out of the pool. It's like, really? You can't just climb up over the side? You need to have the ladder? I think that's kind of entertaining.
It's your Achilles heel, not being able to remove your body from water without rungs.
Yes. That and if you actually get a bunch of the Sims in a room and close off the room without doors, eventually one dies, and then the rest of them wander around, come up to the little grave where they died and start crying, and then they'll wander around and cry again, and then it's actually pretty hilarious.
This is why we don't put young teens in charge of mental facilities.
No. Or me, in that matter.
If we just log them all in a room, we could totally just play Skyrim for 2 hours. I'm sure not more than one of them will die. They'll probably have a cute little funeral for him.
I'm surprised that it turns into a grave, because it's like they're closed in a room with nothing around them, and the little dead body turns into a grave. It's like, where did they find this? okay, where'd the body go? I assume they all ate it, but then they all start to die off together. So.
Maybe it was a poisonous.
But where'd they get the gravestone? That's what I wonder. Anyway, that was years ago. I don't know how it's
a
changed.
fucking Matrix, man. Who can explain it?
Sims Asylum. Oh my god. I would play that fucking game. Oh.
Just to go through and lock them all back in their rooms.
The Sims Asylum. That's such a great idea. Oh, Jordan W. I would drag my dick through a mile of broken glass to hear you guys fart through a walkie-talkie. What?
Well, that's quite the imagination.
I don't think. Yeah. I think Sims Asylum was enough. You don't need to actually try and be a part of this asylum.
I'm sorry, I'm saving that fucking comment. That's my favorite one. I'm highlighting that shit.
He is too.
Why won't it let me copy it?
I don't.
Fuck!
Yeah, you use Control-C on your keyboard. It'll copy it for you. Seriously, Control-C. But probably not when you have that dialog box up.
Well, god damn it.
How much more difficult can this be?
I don't know.
So, get this. Microsoft is buying iPads for $200. Did you just tell me something?
Why?
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 Why? Because. See?
Okay, fine, it worked. It worked. She's right, it worked.
You can't doubt the laundromat worker.
You know, you just type some funny shit in the chat room and the host just stops the show. I'm like, hold on, I gotta copy and paste that shit.
Yeah, that's very true. But yeah, so Microsoft is now buying iPads. So they launched a new promotion where consumers can bring in a gently used iPad 2, 3, or 4 and receive a minimum of $200 gift card to the Microsoft Store.
Lightly used?
Yes. That means no porn spooge.
I guess is that what it means, or that it had that and you wiped it off before you brought it in.
Yes. But yeah, so I found that kind of
gross.
No, the story.
Oh, not the spooge part.
The spooge part. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, they're buying iPads for $200. So they're buying Apple products, and I don't know what they're doing with them. I mean, that kind of raises a question for me. It's like, what do they plan on doing with those iPads? And then, well, I mean, obviously, it's because they want to up their own version of the iPad, which is what the frick is that thing called? Surface Pro. Yeah, that's it.
I guess every time you do that, then you're pretty much, in your marketing research, you're pretty much guaranteed when that transaction happens. It's like, okay, we're taking somebody who used to use this product and replacing it with someone who now uses ours. Whereas if you just simply make a sale, it could be a first-time, pad user, or it could be somebody, who is making a switch, or you don't know.
Right. So I thought that was kind of entertaining.
So it's going after the competition directly.
Yes.
It's like, bring in their crap and we'll give you our crap that's way better.
Ish.
True.
Actually, the Surface Pro isn't too bad. I mean, it uses Windows 8, but I mean, the Windows 8 is supposed to be used for an iPad touchscreen situation, not for a regular computer. I mean, that's just ridiculous. There's a computer that a friend actually gets from work, and has their after hours type worky stuff on it, and they use Windows 8 on that thing, and it's awful. I mean, why? What's the point?
I don't know, but I like your hands. I like your hand gesture for off hours worky stuff. Off hours worky stuff.
Well, I am Chinese, so
Moshi moshi.
I gotta earn money somehow.
That's
the laundromat
Japanese.
doesn't give me a lot. Japanese? Oh yeah, you just said.
Sorry.
Dork. I wonder if they'd give me cash for my Etch-a-Sketch. Maybe. I'll give you cash for that.
Jordan's now saying that he would shit in his hand and clap to talk to us.
So
you are talking to us. There's no need for fecally splatter.
No, fecal stuff is. Who is this person? Hey, I like your image. I don't know which one you are.
I like your image.
There you go. I have a
what is it an image? Is it an image of him clapping with a turd?
No, unfortunately. I was looking for that. But yeah, so Microsoft Surface tablet line actually went for a price cut not too long ago because of the fact that they weren't selling any of them because they were too expensive and people didn't want to buy them because we got iPads all over the place. So you're Jordan. So, and another thing about the whole Microsoft and Xbox One and all that shit is the PlayStation 4 is apparently 50% faster than the Xbox One. Let that sit in your brain for a minute.
Let it sit in there.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
He's looking in a tube.
Like I do.
Looking at a big old hole.
A big old hoe.
Big old hole. So yeah, so it's kind of funny. There was a developer that tried to actually develop stuff on the Xbox One and the PS4, and they said Xbox One is weaker and it's a pain to use the ESRAM, which is, you just don't know what's in there. That's what's going on.
No, I know what's in here. I don't know what order what's in here is in here.
All right. Can you guys recommend a good hand cleaner that removes shit?
Yes.
Soap.
The shittens. You just put them on. You'll just have to put them on inside out.
Ooh, I'm excited to see these posters. I'm
Me
not going to
too.
look, but I'm excited.
What?
Do. What?
Sorry. I'll be right back. What? Okay,
This is way too amusing.
This is because I'm like I give away a poster every week, and I don't even know it's in. I didn't know that this was in. I guess I did because it's actually written on the tube that it's on. But why? I don't know. But roll the rest of the way down, for God's sakes.
Gold Diggers: The Secret of Bear Mountain.
With Christina Ricci and Anna Plumsky.
Wait, why is that funny?
I don't know.
You don't know why that's funny? How many posters are? You got what, like
There's
3?
like there's just the expressions on their face are just so goofy.
Doc Gaffer, you have to show us the poster. We did.
And it's because it's so goofy because if you've seen the movie.
I have not. Jordan says that poster is me dragging my dick through a mile of broken glass.
Well, then, God damn it!
Will you just do it already?
I hope you win.
Kyle says, "Oh no, could you go back and replace the poster?" What? I don't get it. Are you having fun there?
I told you to just keep talking and not.
Well, it's hard for me to do that.
Well, you need to give it a shot.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, anyway, everybody loves Zynga or whatever the fuck that is, right? Facebook games and all that shit. No. Well, neither do I. Apparently, there was a former employee of Zynga, that left the company and ended up taking a bunch of files and putting them into a Dropbox. And basically, he was stealing the company's stuff, like their client base and their customer names and designs for new games and things like that. So they apparently sued the guy. And the guy's like, "Oh my, that was really stupid of me. I'm sorry." Ding. But yeah,
There was a little bell afterwards.
there was a little bell, his little smile went.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I want to show the poster that I actually came up with to give away.
I wasn't done. You told me to talk, and then you're gonna do this. Really?
Yeah.
Fuck you. And okay, I concede.
Okay. There we go. Here's this week's offering.
Ah! Tales from the Crypt! Demon Knight!
There you go, folks.
I want that hanging up in my room.
I'm going to show you a little close
Oh my god.
Well, as always, it is a full-size actual movie poster that was gotten
Right on.
That's pretty cool. And look, there's even a picture of me on it. Oh, just kidding.
Lol.
But anyway, so there you go.
Oh.
There's the poster right there.
Play some poster rolling music. I don't get
Ready
it.
for your dead time story?
That's delicious.
So anyway, we're going to be giving that away later in the show. Not too much
Yay!
later.
Yeah, not much later. Sheesh.
Within the next, I don't know, 20 minutes probably, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Okay, so Jordan says, Mrs. Chick Lady, can we do the rolling brownout? What? Stephanie O says, hey, Doc.
Hey.
Hey. Devil Boy says, there's espionage in the game industry? Oh, yes.
Oh,
plenty of it.
Stephanie, wasn't it like your birthday like yesterday? Was it yesterday? It was yesterday, wasn't it? Or
That
the day before?
means she needs a birthday lap
It was
dance.
really soon. Soon ago,
She needs a birthday lap dance.
potentially.
A birthday lap dance.
Was it yesterday? Because my days mushed together. I know it was recently. Mine's...
Dance.
It probably was yesterday. Mine's actually Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday. So...
Ah!
Oh.
Sound good.
Oh my god.
The Devil Boy says, I saw that too. It didn't have Christina.
It was
Ricci.
Friday. Well, happy birthday for Friday.
Yay! Lap dance.
Lap dance. Come down to the back row and claim your free lap dance. She's actually potentially going to be on the show at some point. You guys can geek the fuck out on gaming shit. It'll be very exciting
Ooh.
for me because then I can just sit over there and drink. I'm kidding.
Just as long as we can get
I
lap
don't
dances.
drink.
He drinks pink girly
I drink. Yeah, I'm actually
sugar
drinking
water.
Mike's hard cranberry lemonade light because
He's got to watch
drinking
his
Mike's
figure.
cranberry lemonade alone isn't quite gay enough. You got to make it light because I'm worried about my
Girlish figure.
no, I wouldn't call it that exactly. I was gonna say middle-aged unemployed guy on the bus type figure.
So Mario was crawling through the sewers as part of an undercover operation. And then Jordan gave a picture of a penis. Devil Boy says, happy birthday, Stephanie. Thanks, man. We gotta go out for a drink, man. Kyle says, in the back row from Sydney, Australia, possibly. You guys have money, right? He just said unemployed. I don't think that...
We did mention earlier that we're shooting this with a Sony Handycam, right?
Yes. And Jordan follows up with boner, 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 boner.
You'll still never beat the troll that we had last week. That was pretty. That
Oh,
was
God,
some pretty
that
astounding
was-
shit right there.
That poor thing. You know, she...
Well, wasn't that you like determined that it was actually like
it was her sister.
it was like her sister who had
Yeah.
like gotten into her YouNow account and just went through and just started spamming all these chat rooms to
Yep.
get flagged, and so like her sister was probably like this hopeful young YouNow or like goes to check her account and realized that she no longer has one because she was spamming everyone all day.
It's really kind of sad.
Yeah.
I feel sorry
She's
for
probably gonna punch the shit out of her sister.
her. Punch. And lop off one of her hands.
You know, there used to be like a channel for a website for gossip and stuff for Stickcam. It used to be called Sticky Drama. It'd be interesting to see if like YouNow needs a version of that, because if anyone's ever been on like any like the YouNow group pages, it's funny because everyone always claims like I'm not a bully and I don't cause drama, and everyone is a bully who causes fucking drama. It's pretty amazing. That's why I subscribe to them, because I just love to read the interactions between people. I'm just like, oh my god,
Well,
what a
mainly-
pretentious bitch.
Teenagers and when you're at that middle school to high school age, you know, you're just
Excuse me.
it's really kind of painful to live in those years.
In those years. I think there's a giant dog snoring.
There's some sort of animal snoring in the room.
I'll be right back.
So we can sit here and listen to the dogs snore.
No, I'm gonna wake him up. Wake up.
Puppy time in the back row. You know, he leaves me sitting here and I have nothing else to talk about. So let's talk about, what do you get when you cross a donkey and an onion? Well, I don't know. It reminds me of Shrek. What do you get? They always say it's a sister or brother. Yeah, but she didn't say that. I actually went to her, I kind of stalked her a little bit just to see, like, what was going on. And went to her Facebook page, and the post that happened probably like a couple of hours before she started getting that spam is, oh my God, I hate my sister so much. And then that started happening. So I could just speculate. I mean, obviously, it wasn't her that was doing it, because why would you want your own account banned? I mean, that's just dumb.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't at all. So, just guess.
It was a good guess.
What do you get when you cross a donkey and onion? A piece of ass that will bring a tear to your eye.
Ta-da!
Like it.
Done our homework.
Very nice, Jordan. You got a smile and a creepy laugh. I'm done, by the way. I've got nothing else.
You're finished?
Yeah.
You're all finished up?
Yep.
Nothing else?
Nope.
Yep. All right, I'll talk for a little while.
About time!
Jesus!
Oh.
Guy never says anything. He just, like, sits there and gives me
like-
the eye. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
The eye.
What do I want to talk about? Oh, I want to talk about this mainly because it's a story that I covered before.
Before?
Well, similar. So Kanye West lately has expressed a dislike for paparazzi. He doesn't like having the cameras shoved in his face, and he doesn't like them specifically trying to talk to them. Like, he doesn't mind if they stand across the street or, close to him and takes a picture and, like, whatever. I guess he can deal with that, but he doesn't want them, like, asking him questions and trying to talk to him. So that's been a big issue for him. And we saw a video, I guess it was last month and a half ago, something like that, where he was having some sort of altercation with a paparazzi who actually was in an altercation the previous year, kind of intentionally to get Kanye to, basically grab at his camera so that he could, press charges and have his video become a thing. And so I guess he went on some, like Twitter, rant about how he doesn't want, paparazzi to talk to him. He's been quite clear on this. And I don't know how every time he shows up at an airport, like how paparazzi just happens to already be there. Like, maybe they're like paying off, the National Security Administration for tips on where Kanye might be next. I wouldn't actually be surprised if that was a thing, considering like how widespread just, information just being like thrown around. So this paparazzi happens to be there and insists on asking him questions. And of course, there's like this fabulous TMZ video. If you go to TMZ, it's a TMZ exclusive, so I can't show it to you. But I could probably get away with showing you part of it. But it's basically what you would expect. He's just simply asking him questions. And the question he's asking was like, how come you don't want me to talk to you? And it's almost like a child taunting another child. And Kanye totally falls for it. So now he's going to be brought up on like attempted I don't know if it's burglary, but like he's trying to steal his camera. And then also assault. It was like Kanye is going to try to steal your camera. I think he maybe smash it or something. I don't think that counts as theft. That's just destruction of private property. But anyway, if he's actually convicted of the charges, he could like spend up to a year in jail, which everyone knows is never going to happen.
A year, that's it.
But I mean, like every paparazzi member knows now that like all they have to do is just get close enough and just apparently. All you have to do is ask 3 questions, because apparently that's all it takes, and he will attack you. So if you're a paparazzi and you want to make a few extra dollars, just shove your camera right in his face and ask him 3 questions.
Oh my God!
And I guarantee you, the third one's a charm because he's going to try to grab at you and/or punch.
Do you know where he lives?
Just,
because you have a fancy camera.
Yeah, we could get more money for the show if we just tried to give him like a really like on the spot interview.
Yes, forget Kickstarter. We got a new plan.
Excellent. That is what we will do.
We'll go get punched in the face by Kanye West.
In other rapper celebrity news, I guess Mr. Diddy. What?
I'm sorry. Okay, so I gotta go off on a tangent here. So Jordan says, "Can you show me your tits, please?" And then
he's very polite.
The devil boy says, "Okay, Jordan, but I haven't shaved them lately."
Oh,
I'm sorry. That I find funny.
That is funny.
Continue.
And that's exactly why I'm not going to be showing mine. Because I haven't shaved them. I might show mine later, but I'm going to warn you, they are unshaven. So, if you can handle that.
And I posted a pair of, I think those are a little bit misaligned, but anyways.
Oh my god, did I leave it? Oh yeah, I just left it sitting over there. That's stupid. The
What?
poster?
Oh.
I'm going to totally forget about it.
Whoops.
Go get it.
Okay.
So anyway, Diddy is in the news.
Ouch!
He's not Pete. Really, it wasn't that hard of a task that I gave you. Go over there and get that. Crash.
I'm a female. I don't know where I am.
No, you're supposed to go around the pit of despair. Around!
I forgot that thing was on the wall.
Anyway,
It
so
used to not be there.
make sure you guys stay tuned in the show because we're going to be giving away Tales from the Crypt movie poster.
Kyle wants to see your tits, by the way.
Cool. Anyway, we'll be giving that away later. So, Diddy, who's, I guess, he was P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. He was a bunch of shit. But anyway, he's just Diddy now. And I guess he posted a video of him losing $1 million playing craps. You know, like, just like dice amongst, people. And then he just made the comments like, oh, but, it's no big deal.
Boy.
And so, like, a lot of his fans, were just like, yeah, okay, well, you can just, like, piss away, like, $1 million, but I'm no longer going to give you any of my money because you're doing that, and I'm trying to find a job to feed my 2 children. So he's kind of, like, pissed off a lot of, his fan base by being, like, just so kind of like, oh, I've got so much money, I just don't give a fuck, because what's going through everyone's mind is, like, there's like a lot of charities that you could give to, to kind of like, help out in, maybe black communities, like the one you came from, and kind of help and build them up rather than just blowing it in a fucking dice game. I mean,
That's
what would make you
ridiculous.
feel better? Finding like, inner city, community to push $1 million into their economy and maybe, build, parks and places for teens to go with that money, or just blow it in a fucking dice game in a night.
Well,
I'm willing to bet that I would probably feel more fulfilled.
yeah, but dice is fun, man.
It's true. It is. It's a fun game. And, if there's not something on the line, then the fun kind of diminishes. But $1 million? It's...
Man, if I had that kind of money to blow, I'd be gambling.
How
away
much
all
money
over
do
the
you
place.
think... I wonder how much money he actually has to where $1 million isn't that big of a deal.
Oh, God.
I mean...
a lot.
Because, if I had $20 million and I lost $1 million playing dice, I'd still be kind of pissed.
Yeah, that's true.
So...
That's fair.
He's got to have more than that then, right? Or maybe
Obviously.
he's just really bad with his checkbook, and maybe it's like, oh yeah, that was a really cool video you posted, and I know you don't think money's really important, but like, it's like, you've actually only got $25,000 now. He's like, oh shit, really? I just...
Whoopsie!
In my checkbook, must have added an extra zero somewhere or something. My bad. So, I wouldn't be surprised if he's like sharing a 1-bedroom apartment with MC Hammer within the next couple of fucking months.
Oh, that poor little guy. MC Hammer. Man, oh man. He hasn't made anything.
They can both wear the same pair of pants.
Oy.
Be fun.
Why does in every single picture Justin Bieber looks like he is constipated? Because he is always constipated.
He just looks confused or like he's trying to drop one.
Well, I could imagine he doesn't get enough fiber in his diet.
Oh my God.
Well, he eats a bunch of crap. It's Justin Bieber. And Camilla L says, "Suck my pussy." I don't want to get fleas, but thank you. I appreciate that.
How do you know there's fleas in her pussy?
Do we really have to elaborate?
I guess not. I'll just...
And Devil Boy says, "Lol, hammer pants."
So, lol, hammer pants. Which is weird, because you actually got that before me. It just popped up on my screen.
I got what before you? The
The
lol hammer pants?
Yeah.
Oh, you had to read it for yourself, huh?
I did. Well, it just... The screen moved, so it caught my attention.
Oh.
I didn't... It's not like I didn't trust you.
Sure you didn't. You just wanted to read Camilla's comment.
Well, I don't understand... I don't understand why she has fleas in her pussy.
I don't know. There's no... It was a comment. I got nothing else to say.
So you thought...
It's a cat. Cats have fleas, right?
Is Camilla a cat?
No, she said suck her pussy. So
Oh!
her cat has fleas.
Gotcha.
Wow.
My mind went somewhere else.
Apparently so. You are slow tonight.
Anyway, God, that icon of bacon is really distracting. Anyway.
It looks delicious, doesn't it?
It does. So, speaking of people looking for ways to earn money, I'm not sure if they're doing this to earn money, but of course they are. Why wouldn't they?
Oh, they are probably.
Apparently, the television show The Office, that one that used to be good when it started, they're auctioning off a bunch of props.
Oh, right on!
From the show.
No way!
And so, they're auctioning it off on eBay. So they're going to have the Dwight's Dundee Award, or one of them. I don't know if they had like several props, but yeah, so they're going to be auctioning off that, and some of the knitting projects, and just basically a lot of the handheld props, trophies,
so
things that are
cool.
sitting on shelves in the background of people's desks and whatnot. So
that is so cool.
yeah.
Click on the link. I want to see him.
I'm sorry. What?
It says click to check him out. You don't have to, I guess.
Point.
There.
Okay. Oh, see, I was looking for a link to the actual eBay site.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't it.
Yeah. So
I thought that was it. It says click to check him out.
it does say that, but
It lied.
yeah, it did.
Maybe you have to. Oh, I don't know. What a bunch of gooberish.
And I imagine it probably wouldn't be too hard to actually do a search, but on this website,
That's so cool, though.
it's like, oh, here's a story, but we actually don't have a link to it for you.
I can probably find it.
Sorry about that. So you can go eat a dick.
That's too bad.
But yes, I'm sure, like I said, if you went to, if you just looked up Dundee Award on
eBay?
on eBay, you would run across them, or just like NBC or official auction for The Office.
That is so cool.
Any number of those keywords would probably get you to the right spot, I would imagine.
That
Anyway,
is so cool.
Let's get this butcher right. I need a trivia question. And I know what it is now.
Good, because I wouldn't have come up with anything.
It's from an old movie. And just so you know, what we're giving away in case you've just joined us or forgotten. The rules of the game are simple. All you have to do is be the first person to type the name into the chat room. Spelling doesn't matter as long as I know that you know what the answer is. So you can't spell it completely wrong. Some of the letters have to match in the word. So
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
if the answer is mom and you spell wow, it's not going to fucking count. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So anyway, here's the poster.
Woohoo!
Tales from the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt.
Demon Knight. It's a really
That is so cool.
fucking poster.
Actually, it really is. I love the Crypt guy.
So, I'm not sure if this text over here is on this other page is actually legible or not, but
I don't
it's
think
a really
so.
cool
It's
looking
like
picture.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Like Latin or something.
So anyway, it is pretty much in fine, pristine condition. So here's the
It's in a
question. In the movie, now I just forgot what the question was. Damn.
Well, we have a couple of minutes. You can think
Wait,
about
no. Charlie Sheen was in Charlie Sheen was in Breakfast Club. Right? Yes, he was. What was Charlie Sheen's character's name in The Breakfast Club? I'm only looking for his first name. First person to type it in the chat room wins a poster. The only trick is you have to send me your shipping information. You don't have to send me your real name or any bullshit like that. It could be a P.O. box. I really don't care.
Apparently, I like capitalizing.
What was Charlie Sheen's character's name in The Breakfast Club?
Sheen!
Yep, that's the question. It's an old movie, but I'm only looking for the first name. I could ask first and last because I actually said his last name quite a bit too.
Yeah, that's true. Can you guys read?
Nope, that wasn't it.
Can you guys read this cunt ass?
But that was one of the
comment?
characters. That was one of the characters in the name.
Yes, it
Or
was.
in the movie.
Yes, it was.
In the name.
Emerson, is it weird that I have an extremely large boner right now? No, it's not weird.
No, it was not Chris either. There's this random guessing going on now. Do-do-do.
Kyle got a ...
It's a fairly common name, but it's not the name of anyone in the chat room. This is so exciting. Ooh, I'm gonna put the poster. I'm gonna put the poster up again. You do the still thing. You ready?
Yeah, if I remember how to do it. Okay, just tell me when.
Go for it.
Okay. Let's see. Rhiannon says Raymond.
Nope.
Jordan says cunt McCunt.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Fred.
Oh, wait, Devil Boy won.
Devil Boy with John. Wow, congratulations, Devil Boy.
You won.
Fred, Dave, Charlie, Rick. Penis.
Penis. Which is always a safe guess. Anyway, so yes, you won the fabulous Tales from the Crypt movie poster. Just send me a message either on YouNow or you can email it to Doc at In the Back Row with your what?
Keep talking.
What
keep
is
talking. I just laugh at random moments because I'm a girl. Talk.
Then you have, if you're going to interrupt, you have to then take the lead and talk. So what are you laughing about? So I can know what's funny. I need to know. I feel like I'm missing things.
Fucking Google, you stupid cunt. In caps. That's what. That's it. I'm sorry.
Fucking Google, you stupid cunt. Yeah, people, Google it. Anyway, just send your information to me, either through YouNow or at doc at inthebacrow.com. And just make sure you include your full address, in like the order that it goes in, especially if you live someplace foreign and you have to write it a specific way. I'm not terribly bright, so I might not be able to figure it out. I just want to make sure it gets to you. And it usually gets to you in about a week, unless, of course, you live on the other side of the world, and I actually have to, like, save up money to send it to you. Sorry about that. Anyway.
Well, if he lives on this side of the country, he should be safe.
Yay!
Thanks for becoming a fan, Rhiannon.
We appreciate it. I got more coins for some unknown reason.
Can someone please explain who these people are? Who are we? Who are we really?
I guess we could do it.
I suppose.
I'm Dr. Gaffer, and this is Phuk YouMing.
Hello.
And this show is called In the Back Row, where we talk about entertainment and gaming news.
Welcome
You've
to it.
joined us at a lull, where we've just given away a poster to one of our lovely viewers. And oh look, here's Devil Boy's information now. So we got
Thank you,
that,
Devil Boy.
and so we'll be sending that. We'll be sending that along, and so now we're just gonna, I guess, how much time do we have? Not too terribly much time left, but you're out of news, and I'm really not yet. So that's fortunate. Why do you just have this weird look on your face?
Because I'm trying not to laugh at things to interrupt you.
No, I'm just saying, if you're going to interrupt, you have to go all the way with it. You can't just like half do it. You've got to be like, hey, and just do it. But you're like half doing it. It's like you're like just poking. Does that
And
make
it
sense?
bothers you, doesn't it?
I guess, yeah, because it's very distracting.
Excellent.
So, anyway. Go on, you talk.
I got nothing. I've got nothing. Are you two married? No. In the Back Row.
It seems like we could be, though.
In the Back Row has become In the Back Anus. What?
Wow, that sounds kind of dirty. I'm not gonna lie. Did anyone hear anything about the rumor about Justin Bieber being in the new Batman film?
Oh, sorry.
Because he posted a picture on Twitter of himself with a Batman script, but then like in the tweet it also said that he was going to film some stuff for Funny or Die. So I'm not sure if that was just his way of like messing with people, or I haven't actually heard any confirmation of whether or not that's actually true or not.
Oh, I hope not. I don't want to see his constipated face.
I don't think it can be true.
It can't. It cannot be.
Because
There's
you
way
figure,
too much
like,
hatred to him.
if they were like, it has to be fake. Because I mean, like, there's no way that the studio, if they made that decision, I mean, they would have like announced him in the reverse order to make people feel better about their Batman choice.
Oh, that could be.
They could have just thrown Bieber out there first, and everyone would be all pissed. It's like, well, it's not like Justin Bieber's going to be.
That's true.
Batman. So,
That's a good ploy.
It seems like a weird order to put that in.
True. Well, Kyle says, "Oh, it's a fake. I'm sorry. I'm studying filmmaking, and the script is fake. I'm a filmmaker, and script is never given like that."
Yeah, it had his like name like across it and stuff. I'm like,
I didn't see it. I didn't actually see the picture, so I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm not sure exactly like why he has it. The only thing I can imagine is like, maybe he would have like some sort of like, small cameo role in it or something like that. Or
maybe he dies.
or like, or they're like playing one of his songs. You're like, oh, what I need to see a script first so I can fuck with people on Twitter because I'm a douche. I don't really know.
He really is.
He is kind of.
You don't get a script in Watermark. Shows what we know. Well, shows what I know. He gets shot.
Yeah.
Well, I could hope.
I only get sections of scripts. I don't get like whole. I don't get whole scripts.
I don't get scripts. Are you going to show that really cool thing?
I was going to try to, but.
Available while playing.
Only available while playing.
That's
Well, fine then. Anyway, sometimes we like to help promote different campaigns, people trying to raise money for various other things, because we never seem to be able to raise money for ourselves, so we just try to help other people do it. But anyway, I saw this thing, and for people who are, like, I'm really in photography, my father was, my sister is, and so this thing seemed kind of cool since everything's going to kind of a, digital photograph sort of environment, and this is kind of like taking like new technology with like old technology for people who still like to develop their own photos. Anyway, video is kind of longish, but I still thought it was kind of interesting, so I'm going to play it. Apparently I can enlarge it after I start playing it, so we're going to see if that's really true or not.
It is.
It is. Hooray.
I'll be damned.
Anyway, there you go.
Hello, and enough about me. We're here to talk about the Enfolder. It was dreamt up by a couple of friends of mine, Leo, Buck, Ilya, and Vanda, as they were trying to come up with a cheap and functional way to develop their digital snaps into photo prints. First prototype was this mess of sponge and gaffer tape, but it did the deed and the results were actually very good. Since then, 4 different prototypes were created and a lot of testing was done. Enfolder is now fully operational and ready to turn your digital snaps into photos. Actually, why don't I just show you how it works? Darkroom, please. Here's a picture I took. You can edit it, or just Enfolder straight away. Pop it into the cradle, set the size, and sharpen it. Snap your fingers. Put your paper into position. And when the paper has been exposed, place it into the developer and wait for the timer. Then, move it into the stop path and wait for the timer. Then dip it into the fixer and wait for the timer. Hooray! I just made a photo and didn't spend a lot on expensive printers or ink cartridges. Lights, please. Wash it in water and hang it to dry. Did I mention that Enfolder can make photo prints from developed films too?
Well, there you have it. I'm not going to actually show the whole thing because, like I said, it is kind of long-ish. Sorry for the little volume control thing being down there. I don't know what the hell that was about. I guess I can probably get rid of it now. No, it pretty much just wants to hang out. Oh, I can move it around. I just can't make it disappear. Oh, it's gone now. Oh well, not like it matters now. But anyway, so
Cool stuff.
yeah, if you want to look that up, it's on Indiegogo. It's called the Smartphone Photographic Enlarger, and they say that it's portable. And I guess pretty much anything's portable if you can lift it. But anyway, for you guys who are into photography, that's kind of like a neat, fun thing. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today's show. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'm Doc the Gaffer. This is Phuk YouMing. Her father's Chinese, I swear to God. And you've been in the back row. Thank you so much for joining us, and join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for all your entertainment and gaming news needs. Yay! Should always just have my finger on the button so I'm actually ready to end the show when I do that, but I never am.
I don't think it matters. They like last words.
Famous last words.
And last words, Phuk.
Hearts.
Aw.